So welcome back to the yoga clinic. My name is Becca, still here with a broken ankle. So we're going to do something a little differently today. We are going to do some gentle chair yoga. So practices like chair yoga are really good for anybody. If you are a desk worker, this is something that you can do even while you're at work, like on a lunch break. If you're injured like me, it doesn't require standing. And if you're brand new to yoga or a little older, a little stiffer, this is just a really gentle way to open up the body without having to bear too much weight in your joints. So we're gonna start in your chair, finding a comfortable seat. So it's helpful for me sometimes to reach back for my booty meat and draw it away from my sitting bones. And that allows me to ground more squarely on my sitting bones. Lean back into your chair and feel for sitting bones rooting down to extend up through the crown of the head, back of the neck. Slight tucking of the chin, hands on your thighs, and then we'll take a breath in together. Release it. We'll do one more like that. And feel free to sigh. This next time we're going to inhale and then we'll exhale for Om. Inhale through your nose. Let's blink the eyes open. We'll begin with our neck. So especially for those of you who are desk workers, the neck tends to hold a lot of tension. I don't have to tell you that, you already know. So let's just begin by taking the right ear to the right shoulder. And if you want a little more, the left hand can grip the underside of your seat. And then we'll drop the chin to the chest and roll the left ear over to the left shoulder. And then again, you can grip underside of the chair with your right hand. And you might even move the head around here, just trying to find those really tight spots in the neck. And then we'll drop the chin down to the chest and we'll make a full rotation with the head here. And then switching sides. Good. The next thing we're going to do is some lateral bending of the spine. So we'll inhale, sweeping the arms up high. And then exhale, interlace the fingers, flipping the palms up. Feeling the ribcage drawing down, the seat drawing down. Inhale, let's reach the arms up, straightening the elbows if you can, pressing the fingers to the sky. And then exhale, we'll take this over to the right. Try to keep the front ribs pulling down so that we're not arching the back as we laterally bend. The spine is straight up and down. And then coming back to center on inhale, pressing the knuckles, or pressing the fingers, spreading through the knuckles. And then exhale, other side. Inhaling back to center. And exhale, let's roll the wrists out, shaking the arms out as we come back to neutral sitting. So we're gonna do some seated cat-cow here. Whenever I do this, I think about, I used to teach chair yoga to adults with developmental disabilities. And it was a really amazing way to incorporate some movement into their lives. And cat-cow was their favorite. So as we inhale, we'll find cow. And if you like, you can moo like a cow. That's what we did together. We'll lift the chin, pull the collarbones apart, and send your tailbone back. That's an inhale. And then exhale, push your knees away, round the spine, tuck the tail, chin to chest, belly draws back. Again, inhale, open, gripping the thighs, pulling the knees, the thigh muscles back towards you, pulling the elbows behind you, lifting the chin. And then exhale, drawing the thighs away from you energetically, knitting the ribs, belly to spine. Two more like that. Inhale. Spreading open, filling the belly with air. And exhale, pressing, rounding. Inhaling back to neutral, settling back into your seat. Let's take a breath here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Let's sweep the arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, we'll twist to the right. So we'll take the right hand behind our chair, left hand outside the right knee. And then inhale, let's get tall through the spine. And exhale, we'll rotate the chest towards the back of our chair. Another breath in here. Breath out. Looking forward, inhale. And counter twist, exhale. Inhale back to center, sweep the arms high. And exhale, we'll twist left. Left hand can grab the back of your chair, right hand outside the right knee. Inhale, get tall, belly draws in. And then exhale, rotate your chest behind you. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, release, palms rest in the lap. Good, blinking the eyes open. We're gonna take a seated figure four here. So we'll begin by crossing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Hands can rest on top of the right knee. Inhale, get tall, belly draws in. And then as you exhale, I want you to think about reaching your chest forward as you send your sitting bones back. And then keeping a flex in this right foot to protect the right knee from twisting. Let's breathe here into this fold. One more breath. And tuck the chin and rise all the way up. And release. We'll take the hands to the sides of the chair for balance, extending the right heel forward, flexing the toes back towards your face. Just feeling the stretch in the calf of the right foot. And then we'll point the toes and roll the ankle, and you'll feel the hip flexor on the right and the quad really turning on here. Good. And then setting the knee down. Other side. Left leg crosses up and over the right knee. Hands come on top of the left shin. We'll inhale, get tall. Belly drawing in and up. And then exhale, hinging at the waist. Shoulders stay back and down. One more breath. And then inhale, tuck your chin, rise up. Exhale, release. Hands come to the side of the chair. We'll extend the left leg forward, flexing the toes back towards your face. And then pointing the toes, which I obviously can't do in this boot. And then you can make some circles with your ankle in one direction and the other. Really squeeze your quad muscle on the front of your knee, feeling that kneecap lift. Maybe you can kick up a little and then set it down. Good. Let's take the legs wider than your chair. We're going to take the hands inside the legs. We'll find a wide-legged forward fold in the chair. So we'll inhale, get tall. And then exhale, we'll fold. Now for this one, make sure you're scooted all the way back into your chair. Otherwise, you could fall forward. Good, and then you can take the hands down to the floor, and that's going to prevent you from tumbling. Drop the head down. Let the knees move wide. The toes are pointed out slightly. So it's almost like a goddess pose if we were standing. And we'll build our way back up. We can use the legs of the chair to help us come back up into a seated position. Bring your legs back to the front. You can help them with your hands. So the next thing we're going to do is back bending. So in a traditional yoga press, generally we end the class with back bends, and so we're going to end this class today with our back bends. So we can take the hands behind us on the seat of the chair, scooting to the edge of the chair with our bum. Draw the arm bones in towards the midline behind you so you feel your shoulder blades lift. And then we'll puff up the chest, really pulling your upper arm bones in towards one another. And maybe you lift the head. And drop the head back. Now, if you want, you could walk the feet forward, pressing down into the feet to lift your hips off of the mat or off of the chair, but just do that with caution. Be aware of where your hands are on the chair so that you don't flip your chair backwards. One more breath. And then we will slowly come back to our neutral position, sitting back in your chair. Just take a moment to rest the hands in your lap, palms facing up. Or you can bring the pointer finger and the thumb to touch in a symbolic gesture of unity between the individual and collective consciousness. Taking some deep breaths, feeling your facial features settle, feeling your shoulders dropping away from your ears, and no effort left in the seat, just letting the chair hold you. You might take the tip of the tongue to the top of the mouth. When you're ready, we'll slowly begin to wiggle the fingers, toes, blink in the eyes. And then reaching the arms overhead and stretching the feet out in front of you, pointing the toes. And then exhale, we'll circle the arms down like a snow angel beside us and walk the heels back in.